Welcome to another episode of Barbershop Stories, the podcast, episode 144. She was about to creep on around there, but said, I got to give her a good introduction. Oh, we're going to do it right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From the top, welcome to another episode of Barbershop Stories, the podcast, episode 144. And we have a special guest in the house, all the way from Mississippi. Jackson, that is, by the way, of Birmingham, Alabama. She's a mother. She's a publisher. She's an author. She's a weight loss guru. Look, it's so many things. If I keep naming shit, we ain't going to get a chance to hear her say nothing. So without further ado, go ahead and put your hands together for Taminko. Jones.
You gotta push me on out.
Oh yeah, push on out. I'm gonna come on around. Yeah. Well, Miss Jones, I appreciate you coming on.
A pleasure.
Taking your time to come on out here to Barbershop Stories, the podcast, just kind of let us know a little bit about you, what you got going on, some of the journeys that you've been traveling.
Yeah.
And it's a very interesting journey. Now, I don't know about a lot of people, if you all are not familiar with Miss Jones, she the shit. Y'all just don't smell her yet. I ain't gonna even lie to you. You know, she do a lot of things. A lot of things. But I do want to start off with this one here.
Okay.
Is one thing I've seen you do online that's kind of it's kind of against what a lot of people are doing now, and it's talking about weight loss.
Yeah.
Now, talking about weight loss, that's a very interesting thing because every first of the year, people make resolutions around December, end of December, start them in January, and shit be over with by the 3rd.
Right.
You know, and what I've seen you do, it was just phenomenal. When I seen you actually put in the work to reach a goal that you had actually set, that was just amazing to see. Because a lot of people, they going to get the BBLs and the CBWs and
the shots.
The shots and the Ozempic and the metformin and messing up their bodies and not realizing even with all of that, it takes work. And you actually put in the work. So the first thing I want to ask you concerning that is, what inspired you to even get on that journey?
I was so tired of being so super thick. And then I'm gonna say this. You know how when you sit on the let me tell you, you know how you sit on the couch and then you get up and you see the imprint?
Oh.
When you get up, it was so wide.
So you got tired of looking
It was so wide. I was like, dang, you know. So, and I got tired of lying to myself. Like, I'm gonna start. I kept starting over and starting over. And then when my daughter went to school, I was like, man, I'm still the same way I was when my oldest son went to school. So I was like, I gotta get for real. Yeah, and then I went to, when I went to the doctor, she was telling me that my cholesterol was kind of high. And I didn't want to take any blood pressure medication. I didn't want to take any cholesterol. So I got to get in gear, you know. And she prescribed me some, but I didn't take them. So I was like, okay, let's do this. Yeah, that's interesting, though, because, you know, some people, that it'd be different inspiration. And I think the world that we're living in, that a lot of stuff is through social media. Most people are inspired by what they see others do. That's right.
Opposed to health reasons or just simply want to do it for self.
And the work, you know, you get frustrated. You think it's going to happen. Like, it took me 1 year. I had to put in the work for a year. And, the first couple of months, I didn't really see anything. But I just needed to get in a rhythm. You know, and once I got in a rhythm and saying, okay, this is what I'm doing for me. And then I felt good that I was not lying to myself. Because we'll get mad if somebody else lied to us.
Oh, yeah.
But then you lie to yourself, you know. You don't want to hold yourself up to the same standard. So I had to be real with me. Yeah. Yeah,
and that's, man, I'm telling you, that's real amazing. You know, like, any time I hear people talking about losing weight, I always think about this. Like, if, you know, because every now and then, people, men and women, turning some drink machines, some arms and legs. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
I mean, it happens. I ain't saying it in a bad way.
It's true, though.
But
it's true.
I always tell people like this, because some people ask me, how did I stay pretty much the same size? I work out, too.
That's
you know,
it.
But the thing is, start off with you putting your mouth.
Yes.
That's the main thing.
That was the biggest thing. I had to get my eating under control. The gym is just the aesthetics.
Oh, yeah.
It's just to shape the clay. But
Yeah.
the food, that could, because I was doing fast food, I was eating twice, like cooking and eating and going back
yeah.
for the seconds, eating the cornbread, a lot of hot sauce, and just all the
yeah.
things. And I was greedy. I was just greedy.
Well, I mean, but it's good that you admit that, because one thing I always tell people,
I know.
hey, it's all about what you put in your mouth.
It's what you put in your mouth.
What you put in your mouth,
Yeah.
man. A lot of people think they can eat hot wine, French fries,
can't-
okra, Cajun ranch, all that stuff, scattered, covered, smothered,
I know
waffle
it.
on through, and think that everything gonna be all right.
No, and then even if you're small and you do that, you're still risking what's going on your heart.
Yeah.
You're making your
yeah.
heart and your organs work more than they have to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Can't eat hot tacos and peanut
Nah.
butter and butter and Snickers bars and all that. Yeah, it'll hurt you.
It'll hurt
hurt
you.
you.
It'll show up too.
Yeah, it'll show up.
People know when you lying.
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
a
yeah.
workout body. They say they're going to the gym. You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. But no, they can be gone. For what? I don't know. But yeah,
Yeah.
you can be gone.
Yeah.
But that's an interesting thing. But I always tell people that from me, like I said, you the guru. I'm a secondhand guru. But I always tell people it didn't take you 2 or 3 months to put it on. It ain't gonna take 2 or 3 months to put it off.
right.
You have to be realistic with yourself.
Yeah.
And just think about it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and set aside a year for myself.
That's right.
If you lose 7 pounds a month
Man.
for 12 months, that's 84 pounds.
That's 84 pounds.
And that's
literally like 2.5 pounds a week almost. Just 2
Yeah.
pounds, less than 2 pounds a week. And the fact that you're doing something for yourself. So I came up with this motto, you can start now. I kept saying, you can start now. You don't have to wait. So I didn't wait to the beginning of the year. I did it in September. And I was like, you know what? It's right before the holidays.
Yeah.
I'm just going to jump in and do it. And that chicken, everything was looking and smelling good.
Oh, yeah.
But you just, I had to get disciplined and because I feel like it's in your heart. Like once it's in your heart to do, then you'll do it.
I agree. I agree. So all right. So let me ask you this.
Okay.
I know that you authored a book, and you was talking about they dropped them 50, right?
Yeah.
Naturally.
Naturally.
Oh yeah, I had to make sure I put that on there.
Naturally, yeah.
Because a lot of people don't want to do it naturally anymore, and I think you just get more gratification out of it when you actually do it naturally. Because when you see the results, it's almost like you really got the right to flex.
I cannot believe it. I cannot believe, when those Facebook memories come up. I was like, who let me go out like that? I was literally in front of the mirror thinking I was, but
I'm gonna tell you what I notice about people who gain weight, male or female. If you see them all the time, you don't see what other people see.
Yeah.
Like if you didn't
That's
see
true.
somebody in 10, 15 years and they ran into you, they may be like, whoo.
it's either or.
All right now. It can be all right now or all right now.
Yeah.
It can be one of the two. But I think
Yeah.
that but people around you, one, they can be not want to offend you. Two, they may not notice. They may
That's
not notice
true.
that.
That's true.
So, I think that's fair for people to just say, because you don't really know it until they lose.
You don't know until you lose it. And then, a lot of people make it difficult too. So they're like, I got to count this. I got to count that. Just eat the same thing. I just literally had the same thing. I knew what I was going to eat. I didn't think twice about it. I didn't eat it in any kind of order or anything. I just kind of trained my palate, and it really worked. I was like, dang. Because now, from the book, it was 50, but now it's 65 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so just to see when you can go and try on clothes and you don't have to worry about putting it back on the rack.
Put it back on the rack with the Duke stretched out Say Duke stretched out.
Yeah, it's stretched out.
Now you got the body.
Yeah. Definitely, that's happened.
I said, nah, you gonna take these with you,
that's
man.
busted right there. Put that back.
Sell these nobody.
Yeah, but I feel better though. I do.
Well, that's good. All right, so when you chose to author the book, was this something that you was thinking about before your weight loss journey, or during the weight loss journey? You was like, you know what? I think this would be some good that people can use in their daily journey.
Crazy thing is, when I said, okay, I want to lose 65 pounds, right? And I said, I'm gonna gather up a whole troop and we're gonna do this together. And during that time, I was thinking, when I lose this weight, I'm gonna write a book. I knew I was gonna write a book to do it, but then it came to the point where the people that I wanted to join with me fell off. And so
Yeah.
I had to do it by myself. And I'm still saying I'm going to write a book about it.
Yeah.
So I had to finish it out.
But you know though, Miss Jones, I really believe that the best movement start with one person.
Man.
And the reason why I say that is because it's easy to sit around and talk about, well, you know what, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that and we're gonna and it sounds great until somebody gotta go to put them feet on the ground.
Man.
Boots on the ground.
Yep. Yeah.
So it's when you do it on your own, I think it's easier to convince people because they actually starting to see results.
Yes.
Because like when people see you run around here with that one sleeve on, one sleeve off, and walking pin and toe and shit, hey, they want to do it.
They want to do it too. That's right. That's right.
And then is well received because they know you ain't sat there and got a rental do.
That's right.
You ain't got that rental do.
That's right.
Now if you mess around with the Miami got that rental do,
yeah,
I wouldn't even
it's
have
all
you on
real.
here.
It's real.
I wouldn't have you on here because I'm not saying nothing wrong with it.
I know what you're saying.
But it's almost like somebody used a calculator on the math test, and the person who didn't use the calculator, who you gonna give the credit to?
I feel
the
that.
person who didn't use the calculator. Not saying
that.
nothing wrong because you use it, or a writer.
Yeah.
Somebody wrote it, or did you write it?
That's right.
Who you give the most credit to?
Exactly.
So by you doing it naturally, and then I think you actually keep the weight off when you actually do it naturally.
You do, and then like you burn calories so fast, so fast, and then like getting in the regimen of the gym, I tracked the journey, showed people the journey as I was going on, because I didn't want anybody to think that I went and got,
went and bought that rental dude.
Yeah, and got something done with my stomach or anything like that, because especially when you're older, a lot of people think you stagnant, but when I say you can start now, that's like at any age. It doesn't even matter. You can just start.
That's true.
Starting like you said with what go in your mouth, like
and I think that's the most important part. And one thing I also noticed too about the weight loss journey too, people don't realize the body is just a muscle.
That's all it is.
So and of course I'm being facetious, but how some people say some people bad built.
Yeah.
You really built like what you do.
You built like what you do.
If you lay around all day, you're going to be shaped like the couch.
I told you.
If you sitting in the seat all day,
yep,
you're going to be shaped like the little glass chair.
Yep.
You sitting, however, and if you look at people walking around, they built just like what they do.
They built like what they do.
But they can also change that if they're willing to work.
Because it's clay. You can mold it. You literally can mold it because... I like you said, I remember when I sat on that couch and I got up, I'm thinking, dang, but like you can really mold your body, you can train your body because it is a muscle, and you feel better though. Like you be thinking, I did that.
Yeah.
So I want to encourage other people that they can do it too. It don't matter how old, where you at, how much you got to lose, like you can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm gonna ask you this. Now
Okay.
I know you don't have to answer if you don't want to,
All right.
but it's a good, reasonable question.
Okay.
Do you think that people don't really embrace weight loss or whatever because of the work in it, or because people just embrace people being big now, opposed to not what's the word I'm looking for? Fat shaming, not fat shaming, but I remember at one point, like, hey, goddamn man, you need to get yourself together.
Yeah.
Now people are like, I mean, girl, ain't nothing wrong with you. You look good.
Yeah,
but
you
as soon
just
as they
fit.
walk off, they talk
Talking
shit
about
about them. Other people, I think, messes people up.
Yes.
Because it's rare that people show their real life journey throughout. They downfalls.
Yes.
They fuck up eating bad shit.
Yeah.
Or the day they didn't want to go.
Right.
Most people don't share that. Most people normally show you.
Yeah.
I was here. And then they have a surgery. Then 6 months later, once they took all the rappers off, they around here showing
all the
out.
rappers, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, and I don't
Yeah.
knock that, but to me that's almost like it's cheating.
Yeah.
And you also really don't do no justice for yourself because I've witnessed people that done got the rental dude, but they never changed any habits. So a year later, you got to pay for another rental dude.
That's right. Even I've known people that have had the tummy tucks and their eating habits didn't change, or they've done shots or anything, and then their bone structure is not there. You know what I mean? Because it starts deteriorating. You know what I mean? So I knew that I wanted to be sculpted, and I encourage anybody else, when you put that work in, you feel so much better when you start seeing Your body sculpt.
You see them results.
Yeah.
You around here making muscles and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, what's happening?
Yeah, well, just grab it for the water. Just grab it for the water.
Ooh, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's well deserved, though, because anybody who work out know that it's a real, true commitment.
Man, it is.
Because I know, like myself, before I started back working out, because I always kind of worked out, but now I'm like, nah, I ain't going to stop it this time, because I get the results, and then I get so busy, I just neglect it. But I feel like an hour a day, I mean, really all you need is about an hour a day.
That's right. And it's for you, non-negotiable. I really think it's cool to have a non-negotiable, because if you don't put that work in for yourself, like, you really can't be, like, sharp for nobody else, because it's like, I think if you're disciplined with your own body, then you can be trusted more. I know that may sound kind of crazy.
No, that don't sound crazy, because hard work is something about hard work and the gratification you get from it.
Yeah.
You know, when you cheat, you know your ass cheated.
You know
you can't even accept. If somebody gave you a award for it, you damn near like,
I mean,
I'm going to take it because I don't want to embarrass myself, but you know you don't deserve that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't nobody get no participation award.
And then, you know, I know every day is not going to be perfect, and no, every day I don't feel like it, but I know what I want it to look like, and just like I want to tell anybody else that you're not going to feel like it every day. No, you don't just be like, I'm going to the gym today, or I'm just eating a sweet potato today. But, you know, you just discipline your mind to what you want to look like, and take the emotion out of it, because emotion does not bring you results.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, no, it brings some results. Just not the ones you're looking for. Drum machine, arm and leg.
Yeah.
Liberty head, big dude. It'll get you.
Yeah.
That pop belly, little shoulder.
That's right.
But yeah, and I do believe this though. I think that you know, a lot of people that talk about a fast.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good at doing fasts. I do them sometimes, maybe about 2-3 times a year.
Yeah.
But a lot of times I do it just to be disciplined, and I always take away the things that I'm weak as at.
Yeah.
Like me, I don't have a problem with doing it, but fried food, boy, it got the devil running all through that hole. I ain't even
What you like? What's your fried thing that you like?
Shit, name it. Fried chicken, fried pickles,
fish.
fried jalapenos, fried fish.
Like
fried,
Bubba.
Everything. You can name whatever you want to put fried.
Yeah.
Shit, you can fry a Snicker bar.
I know
if it got the right skin, I eat that shit too. Like, I just love fried food.
Yeah.
And sodas was one of my biggest downfalls too, because I love grape and coke.
Really?
Yeah, but now I don't drink sodas at all.
Yeah.
I don't drink sodas at all.
I don't drink them either.
Now, one thing I did keep, because I do believe, I ain't going to call it a cheat day. It's still some shit you got to satisfy yourself with.
I believe it.
And I like black walnut ice cream.
Do you?
Ooh.
So I learned how, look, I
got cocaine in it. I really believe
so look, I started
cocaine.
making like fake black walnut ice cream. Like, I was doing the yogurt, the banana, peanut butter, put some walnuts in there and stuff. I was doing that. But, you know, in all honesty, like when I have what you call a cheat day or whatever, I like the nerd clusters.
Ooh, them nerds.
They good.
See, that right there,
you know,
all that shit that be stuck. I didn't say now. I done got me some back teeth now. I ain't trying to buy no more. But that was gonna have my fucking around go to eat the nerds, because you can't stop. You can't
those
stop.
are good. And on my little day that I'm just I'm chill, I'll eat those. But, you know, I don't like overindulge in them, you know, because you gotta have a day to be realistic.
You
You're
gotta
human.
be realistic. But I do believe this. Once you get your metabolism right, it actually is not that bad. You just
promise
can't
it's
overconsume.
not. Yeah,
because your body gonna burn it off.
Yeah, quickly too. It really does. It's true. And then a lot of women don't want to lift weights. You can lift the weights. You can just, you don't have to just be on the elliptical or the Stairmaster or the treadmill. Like, you can really lift the weights. I think that helps out way quicker.
I agree, and you don't have to lift heavy. Like. In it, well, you know, like, so I'm not a weight loss guru, but I know how to fast and I know how to keep myself together.
Yeah.
And I know for me, when I first started back, like, really working out, because I had kind of fell off about a year.
Yeah.
First thing I did, I walked for 30 days to get my wind right.
Yeah.
Then the next 30 days, I walked with some 5-pound weights. The next 30 days, I started back kind of just doing light exercises.
Yeah.
And then it normally takes 3-4
worked your way
months.
back into it.
You have to work your way back into it, because if not, and you try to start off heavy, that can take you out the game for 7 months. Work some, pull some, all that.
And then you did I saw that you did a vegetable deal or something like that. You
Oh, yeah.
did like what was it, 30 days? What
Yeah, I
did you
did 30 days.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I did just fruits and vegetables. Let me see, no reefer, no drinking, none of that.
Yeah.
Just cut out no
That's right.
sodas, no fried food.
Yeah.
Because sometimes after those 30 days, you give your body a chance to reset.
Exactly.
Then it gets easier because 21 days, you pretty much detox from anything.
That's right. And literally anything.
Yeah.
Well, not just food, just habits, period. You're right. Yeah.
All right, so you said that you on your weight loss journey.
Yep.
You accomplished that, correct?
I accomplished that.
All right, and you wrote a book. Who's your publisher?
I am the publisher.
So
I am the publisher of my own book.
Okay, all right. Okay, well, that Coolbird Publishing, correct?
Coolbird Publishing.
Okay, I just want everybody to know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That we do have a real live publisher from the great state of Mississippi and reside here now in Alabama. So all you authors,
that's right,
inspiring authors, hey, Coolbird, where is that?
That's right.
All right, so when you published that book, I also saw that you got 9 other books. Is that one of the 9?
That's,
and 8 others?
That's
or
one of the 9.
And that, okay,
that's one of the 9. Yeah. Some of the other books are entrepreneur books and motivational books. One of them, the entrepreneur books, is like for new entrepreneurs, 90 Days of Inspiration, because for some reason, when they get started, they lose interest or get depleted or defeated because nothing's not happening within 90 days. So I tell them things that what they can do in the 90 days. Another one is Sister, You Can Start Now. And what that is about is helping women just get going. Just get going. Whatever it is, just get going. Recently, I just took off the sister and just said, you can start now, because I wanted men, women.
I was about to say that.
I know.
You can start now, sister, you can start now, nigga, you can start
now.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so now you can just start now, So, I got a few things, a lot of business books, and I got some more things underway. Yeah.
So what inspired you to write the business books? Because a lot of times it's either from experience or from just from running it yourself, which of course was fall upon the experience, or they inspire others just to do it.
Yeah, so before getting into entrepreneurship, I worked in corporate America, and one day they told me to just leave, and that was literally just leave. And they walked me out, and my entrepreneur career began maybe about 6 months after that. But to have my career was in somebody's hand, so then I thought, okay, let me just go through this. And then I went through all those emotions, and I was journaling. I didn't realize journaling was going to be a big thing, because now everybody's journaling, right? But so I took all the things that I was learning as I was building my business, and then I decided, you know what, I'm going to start this program. And I initially had something called the Bloom program, where I had an incubator, and I was teaching people entrepreneurship, and that's where the book initiated from. So it was that. Even doing the entrepreneurship, just like in weight loss, you got to have it in your heart to do, because even during that, everybody did not stay on board. You can tell them what to do, and they still don't do it.
All right, now, still on the book, but being an entrepreneur myself, when some of those people come to you for your advice or your ideas or just for an ear, do you actually, or can you actually tell some that, honestly, I don't think entrepreneurship is for you, but you ought to get with that person, and I think y'all will work great together? Because,
that's good.
Because I know it's been a multitude of people that I done talked to, and I tell them, I'm like, bro, I'm not going to say don't do it, but you want to start a food truck, but you don't care for none of the business part, but you can cook like hell.
Exactly.
It would make sense to get with somebody who understand the business a little bit more, and they can cook, but you're a better cook.
Yes.
And if y'all put y'all resources together, you can actually make a good wage.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Because I don't really think that the average person really want to be fully self-employed. They just want to make more income.
That's right.
So I think if you can get a person to say, well, should I tell you what, bro, come work on this food truck for me, and I give you $200 a day.
Yes.
$300, $500, whatever you know what I'm saying, something that they can say, shit, I'm happy where I'm at. Because most people don't want the responsibility of some nights are late, most nights are late.
Yeah.
Some days are early.
Yeah.
And she can tap your relationship.
Yes.
Because working all the time, if they're not an entrepreneur,
they're not going to
understand.
They're not going to understand that grind.
You can drown a fish quicker.
Do you hear me? They will not understand the grind.
Say it one more time. Just one more time. Just one more.
They will not. Because that's why I say it has to be in the heart. And that's the reason why some of them fell off. You can tell them exactly what to do. And even the partnership, so many people they want to do their own thing.
Yeah.
They want to do their own thing.
Yeah.
But like you said, they don't want to do all of it. They don't want to do all of it. And then the business will flop. And then they move too fast or something.
And then sometimes I know, like, in the line of work I'm in, well, one of the lines of work I'm in, I'm a barbershop proprietor.
Got you.
I'm a barber. I own the building, and it's different males and females that choose to spend their least money here.
Got you.
Which would be the same thing you spend anywhere else.
That's
so
right.
it's still technically your business. But some people say, I want that business, but I don't want the other part of the business.
Right.
Or, because it can be expensive.
Exactly. They don't want the overhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, the overhead costs, and they rather just rent the booth or whatever.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And that's okay too. That's okay too.
And then if you fair with it, you know, everybody wins.
That's right.
Because y'all still partnering. It's just somebody took the bulk of the bullshit that was willing to swallow it, basically.
Yeah. And then even when that happens, they still have to execute and market their business.
Yeah.
They still have to do that.
You know what I mean?
You
still selling yourself.
Yeah.
You know, but a lot of people, like you said, that want to just go on their own, which is cool.
Yeah.
But sometimes, and I hate to say this, within our community.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's simply just, I don't want to spend the money with you.
Oh my God.
I'd rather go somewhere else and get beat before I give you this motherfucking
money.
filthy loophole. And that's some, not all.
But it's true.
I've been blessed to run into, I say the majority, because it's been some real assholes that crossed my path, but it's a blessing. Yeah. Because you learn what not to do.
Oh my God.
But I done had way more good than bad.
Yeah, you definitely learn what not to do.
It's definitely a process. It's definitely a learning curve.
So, and with that, I had to learn not to get attached because I'm so passionate about entrepreneurship. I had to learn not to get attached to the people who were trying to learn and then feel away when they don't get it or when they fail.
Yeah, but that's but to me, that's a good thing, though. A lot of people don't have that kind of passion no more. Yeah, a lot of people don't have
because
that
I could see, I was like,
oh,
oh, you can do this. I know you can. Like, I think God has blessed me with that gift to be able to say, okay, that's your talent. You doing it. Now you need to learn how to monetize it. You just got to organize and stick it. It's just like the weight loss thing. It's not going to happen overnight. You got to build it. Like you've been here for 24 years, you say?
Yeah, going on 24
So you've seen it all. And so with my business, I've been established for 13 years. I've seen it all.
Oh, yeah.
Learn what not to do. Been burnt,
burn your ass alive.
Yes.
At the stake.
Like, well done.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so now I know, and even now I'm knowing that I have to, like you said, you got to hire out people. You got to build a team so you can scale out. Or you won't sustain. You'll be just still, little.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. All right, so far as with books and publishing, you also help a lot of other inspiring artists to get
published.
Get published.
Yes. I have authors from New Orleans to New York, Houston. Majority of my clients are online, and I would say 90% of my clients I have not met in person. They went off the strength of what they saw on my website or referral, and I don't even have to do a lot of heavy marketing. I'm grateful for that. But because of the customer service and the result of the work.
Well, see, but one thing, I tell my youngest daughter this all the time.
Yeah.
And I know I get on her nerves. Shout out to my youngest daughter, Kirsten. I know I get on her nerves, but I'm telling her from an entrepreneurial standpoint that the things that you do small one day become big.
Yes.
So even little shit like not cleaning your room, not being organized, don't put the shoes back, don't wash the dish, little stuff like that.
It matters
as time goes on in your business. If you bullshit now, you're not gonna be superb over there.
That's
it's just not gonna happen.
No.
And if you superb over there, you typically gonna take it.
That's right.
Like all that.
You're gonna take it up a notch.
Because I know, like, little small background of myself. I used to work at one of the first Papa Do's. AKA Cam D.
I believe I can do not like papados.
Yeah, but see what I'm saying? So people don't know Cam D's was the real line. That was if you ate at Cam D's on a Sunday, your folks had a few dollars.
You right.
That's
now you know you're right.
I remember. I worked the rest. I know what that shit called. But I remember being there, and I worked at that place like that motherfucker was mine. Because I always felt like this. Like my father, he been self-employed as long as I can remember. And I always saw him grinding.
Yeah.
And it was always like, and my mom, she was,
yeah.
She was a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You couldn't do shit around her.
Yeah.
And of course, as a kid, you definitely hate it.
Yeah.
Like if the bed was a little bit off, she may take all that shit off.
It started over.
Redo it. I used to be like, this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I can see it now because I'm grown.
I know.
This bitch right.
I know.
But when I look at it, when I got older, I can't stand to see shit out of place.
It's setting you up.
Ooh, I can't stand to see shit out of place.
It was setting you up. Like you said, those little things set you up for success later. Because if you have to do it then, you're going to have to do everything else.
Yeah, and I see that, and just with any type businesses now, I see a lot of people want to be a boss.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I think that's a great mentality to have, but I wish people would say that with understanding.
Man.
Because a boss really works harder than the quote-unquote worker.
That's right.
Because you can't be a boss if you don't know how to work.
And you're not a boss if you don't have no employee.
You ain't no boss, you ain't got no employee.
Yeah, who you bossing?
Yeah, yourself. You hollering at yourself in the mirror and shit.
Yeah, so that is very true. And the boss sets the standards, and then the staff has to, the staff will do what they see the boss do. If the boss can train and do all those things, and that way you have a nice, efficient business, I think. Because like I said, even myself, having to let go. One thing entrepreneurs don't want to do is let go, especially if you hands-on all the time with your work. You got to let go. You got to let go.
You gotta say that shit again.
You gotta let it go. You gotta let it go, because it's like
so
your
hard.
baby. It's like, okay, I'm giving you my baby.
Yeah, it's hard. Not saying you can't, but it's very, very hard because it's rare to find someone as efficient as you are.
And you're not gonna find it though.
Yeah. Now I've been blessed. It's a few people that's in my life that's very efficient. Okay. If I get the courage to even call them though.
I got you.
Because a lot of times. I call it playing with your connect.
Okay.
Meaning that I'm not going to call you unless it's dire.
Yeah.
I got to have this done, and I'm way off from it. I know who to call for things like that. But a lot of times it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Especially when, like, most of my business, even with comedy, is based on my performance, my work, and your word.
Yeah.
So if I send somebody on my word, I sure enough got to trust you.
Yeah.
Because now I'm sitting there saying, hey, Minko, I ain't going to be able to make it, but I'm going to send Earl.
Yeah.
Now, Earl going to do, you like Earl good? No, Earl good. And he got to do that.
He got to do it.
I need to get a call later on and be like, hey, I ain't calling about nothing bad. That nigga was good. Hey, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
We would have purged you, but it was good.
That's right.
Man, don't send this motherfucker back over here. No. Yeah.
I know. My business partner told me that in order to grow, in order to scale, you have got to trust. You got to find the people, and you got to trust them, and you got to let them be able to make mistakes so they can learn. And that has been, it has really helped me out, especially growing in the publishing, and then knowing that I can't do everything by myself.
Yeah.
And trusting them with the baby. And then, like you said, when you're getting ready to scale like that, then the clients are so used to you.
Yeah.
Then you got to be like, okay, this is going to be your point of contact now,
But see, let me ask you this, though. Do you feel like, as the boss, as the head publisher, do you feel like you should know all of the roles before you divvy them out?
Definitely know everything from the rooted to the tooted. You better know everything, and then hire out accordingly. And I think hiring out the tasks that take most of your time, busy work. Hire out for that, because it may take you all day, and then somebody else can whip through it like that. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah.
But I think my biggest thing is finding somebody interested enough to even want to talk to about it.
Well,
that's
true.
Because if something's going on that look like it's very prosperous, shit, you can ask anybody, hey, you want to do this? Hey, I'll do it for you. Goddamn, want to make the start shit. But that don't mean they really want to do it.
Yeah,
I kind of like I hear my partner Sam say this.
Yeah.
Man, ain't nothing like the heart of a volunteer.
You know what?
Because if they actually came to you and was like, look, Minko,
man.
how do you do this? I'm interested in doing that. I do it. I just want to learn it.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that's your best help.
Man,
but
you
asking somebody, they may be like, nah, I fuck with Minko. Come on, I do it. And then they be unreliable.
Yeah.
Because people do it because they fuck with you until they actually get in and see the kind of work that's involved.
You are so right. Like, I'm burning to just say this because I have been saying this for the last 2 weeks. Like, it got to be, like again, I'm referring back to the weight loss because everything really line up. It's like, it got to be in your heart to do. When the people that you get on your team, it got to be in their heart to do it. Like your staff, it got to be in their heart to show up and to cut hair every day. Because if not, they ain't gonna be able to make their least money. You know what I'm saying? Then that's a whole issue. But it got to be in their heart to do.
Yeah, they ain't gonna lie, they fine. I got to shout them out too. Shout out to Evan.
Yeah.
To Caden. Big Reese, Corey, Sam, Lex.
That's what's up.
Tracy, Sonny Black.
He named that an army.
I had to shout him out. You know what I'm saying?
Benny Mac got an army up in here.
Yeah,
that's right. That's what I'm talking about. It's in their heart to do then.
And everybody's they own boss. We just work under the same roof. But like I said, man, it's a blessing to be able to work with people like that, with like minds. You know what I'm saying? As far as I know, I ain't seen no bullshit. If it is, it ain't nothing. It ain't bullshit. Just may not feel like being bothered that day, and that can happen.
Yeah, but that was my thing, making sure that I had people that it was in their heart to do. And being a leader, you don't want to go in thinking, I'm the boss. You want to be like letting them know that, hey, I've done what you're doing and I'm rocking with you. I want to make sure you win, and so we can all win and we can continue to grow. Yeah,
and then I think a lot of that comes from, and I know this is not a word, but it's going to sound right, by exemplification.
Exemplification. That might be a little something now.
Exemplification.
Yes,
if you,
that's right.
With through exemplification, people, they tend to follow how you move.
Yeah.
It's kind of like if somebody get in your car and it's filthy.
Yeah.
Hey, I leave some paper on the seat too.
Cause why not?
You know what I mean? Why not?
You ain't gonna notice it no way.
Say, I left this. Hey, that's a good argument. Now I wouldn't do it, but if a person did it, you really couldn't say that because that's the standard that you set.
That's right.
Same way with nasty houses, nasty cars, nasty restrooms. Like even in here, we advertise clean, shootable restrooms.
I thought that was so funny when I read it.
And it's real though. Hey,
I thought that was so funny.
I ain't gonna lie to you on the wins.
I kept reading all the way down to the bottom.
That's right. Hey, that's right.
Yeah,
because I feel like this. Like even if I go into business, I don't care what it look like in there.
Yep.
If I walk in there in that bathroom, the toilet, street,
and
I had to go in there for that. But just seeing how filthy it is, I'm like, now who did this shit?
Right.
Now, who
ain't cleaning up?
Yeah, who? Nah. So all that stuff, just the way you.
Yeah.
Your exemplification.
That's right.
Makes a big difference on how people view you and how people deal with you too.
Yeah, because they know how to treat you. Your customers will know how to treat you based off of what you put out there. I think customer service is my platform. Period.
It makes a huge difference.
Yeah, it does.
It makes a huge difference. It's been places I done walked out of.
Yeah, because of the customer service.
Don't speak.
Do you hear me? I know.
ain't that hungry.
Won't even speak. I know it.
I ain't that hungry.
I'm with you on that.
I ain't that hungry. Nah, I eat some peppermint.
Yeah.
Before I sit down and had to pay somebody to be mistreated.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's what's happening. So what else? All right, so we got the weight loss journal.
Yep.
Author, 9 books.
Yep.
Coolbird Publishing House.
Yes.
And what else we can add to the repertoire? I'm sure it's more. Because it don't stop there.
So I used to be a hairstylist, then became a retired hairstylist. So
You retired?
But I just recently started back up.
Okay, I didn't say that's a hard thing.
It is because it's so like I stopped so I could build up my publishing company, and then when I built the publishing company up and started hiring out, I started having a little bit more free time. And I'm thinking, you know what? They've been asking me if I'm gonna start back doing hair, so I gathered up the old videos and came back, and it's like I never left. So
how long you been doing hair?
I have been doing hair since high school.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then my specialty is pixies and pixie quick weaves.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You talking them little hair hats?
Yeah, the hair hats.
Okay, so you was smoking for the little hair hats. with no beard. Oh, okay.
The hair hats,
Hair
yeah.
hats
That's
with
what
no
it
beard.
is, yeah. Or cuts like that.
Oh, yeah, they be shy, though. Ain't gonna lie, they shy.
Yeah.
Look like they got a little skull cap on, but they nice. As long as they ain't got no big old ass head. Now, they got big old ass head. Don't you put that one on the thing on the girl. Give him something like a mullet.
Yeah.
Give him a mullet.
Bang.
Oh, yeah.
A hair hat.
Yeah, that's all right, though.
Yeah, that's pretty cool with the hairstyles. It'll allow me to, I don't, believe it or not, I do one-on-one. I don't have like staggered where they having to wait. So they get in and they get out. Yeah. And, you know.
Well, yeah, but, you know, the longer you get in this business, it kind of turn into that.
It does.
Because I remember when I used to then do appointments, somebody may call and be like, how many you got? Man, I'm just sitting here chilling. They show up 30 minutes later, 10 people in front of them.
I know it. That's true.
So when I went to appointments, but now myself, I doubt if I just ever stop because I've been doing it so long.
Yeah.
But I can see myself just narrowing it all the way down because the comedy and production, I'm leaning more to that side, and it's extremely challenging.
You've been doing a whole lot lately, though. Like
it don't feel like it though.
You've been zigzagging.
It don't feel like it though to me because I have such a high work ethic. Some days I be up 3-4 days at a time.
Yeah.
And it's like I got to get it done.
But what is it like meeting all those different personalities though?
I mean, it's easy with me because, you know, like I said, I smell shit before I walk up on it. So if you full of shit, my natural discernment is not going to allow me to fool with you.
I got you. Yeah.
It don't make no difference what you talking about, how much money you got. If you full of shit,
yeah.
I don't want it because you're going to disturb my peace.
That's it. You're
going to disturb my peace.
Yeah, but I like to see it though. Like I love the few times I've gone to the comedy club, you have lit the stage up.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
It's been say it in the mic. He's lit the stage up. Yeah, it's pretty cool though. Good atmosphere.
And see that's interesting you say that because a lot of people, believe it or not, like in my hometown is Birmingham. I was born and raised Birmingham on the east side. Matter of fact, I even bought a house on this side of town.
Got you.
Where I can ride a bike to work if I want to. And most people don't really know me as a comic here.
Really?
Believe it or not. Seriously.
Are you serious?
It's a guy, I had a show on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And it was an all you can eat and drink. And that was the cameraman too. Shout out to Z-Lands Media. K1, Kelvin, goddamn Cleophas Holmes. Goddamn, I believe he's some kid somewhere because my government name is Holmes.
Really? Okay.
Met him, his last name Holmes too, so ain't no Teddy. We might be on the same tribe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had that show, and it was, of course, it was nice. Everything was there. Actually, I know it over exceeded what anybody expected.
Now, this was it in Birmingham?
Yeah, it was. It was in Leeds.
Okay.
Right out there by Bucky's.
Okay, yeah.
And it was a guy. He came to me after the show. He said, "Man, I ain't know you did no comedy."
Oh my
God.
God.
He said, "I knew you produced shows. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Everybody know you cut out." But he was like, "I did not know you did stand-up comedy."
Wow.
Seriously. And I was like, damn, I've been doing this shit a long time. But I'm not mad at it, though, because a lot of time, people in your own city, I'm trying to see it, you know, because I'm a semi-wordsmith. It's not that they don't respect what you're doing. They just feel like the access to you is always going to be there. So they don't really look at you as... I hear you. That dude or that woman or that person, they look at it like, oh shit, there ain't nobody but such and such. When the next show, man, I come down to the barbershop and get a ticket.
Yeah.
I may not be at the barbershop.
But
I understand that though. But most of the time, it's like that in your hometown.
Yeah.
Now, when I go out of town, it's a whole different world.
Yeah,
like people know me as a comic and not a barber.
And that's something though, like, cause and I had to learn that. Like even with my clients, when I stopped doing the hair, then, you know, you be thinking, oh, they're going to follow you. And I started doing the publishing, it fell off.
It's a different crowd
So
of
it's
people.
a different crowd of people.
Yeah,
so now I say, okay, I have to entertain the hair people and the publishing people. Then I had to get used to that.
Yeah, and then see, the hair people is funny because... when you become that multi-millionaire and they just can't, your name just won't stop ringing.
Yeah.
That's when it's like, oh, that's my stylist.
That's my stylist.
Damn. Man, I remember she used to do her at her house. Man, one time she bought my auntie curls because her shit went out. That's when all those stories come back.
That's right.
And then people want to be associated with the greatness at that point.
That's it. That's it.
But me, like I said, I'm a collected type of person, and I don't get angry easily because I understand most people just don't know.
That's right. That's right.
You always gonna be their hometown person. Now,
That's
it is
right.
a few people in your city that's like,
I see some.
ooh,
They on the verge of something.
ooh, they see it.
Yeah.
But then you got some people that just, hey,
Yeah.
I stay down the street from this nigga.
Yeah.
This nigga ain't no better than me.
Ain't no better than me. They ain't got nothing going on.
Yeah, and but
Yeah.
you know, but the person you have to understand.
Yeah.
Now I don't know where it is in the Bible, but you know I read out the Gideon, so
Yeah.
it may not line over to King James, but it was talking about basically a prophet don't get no love in his own home. Now I'm paraphrasing,
It's
but
true. It's true.
and
It's true.
anytime I think about that or feel a little low, like damn, I ain't really feel like I'm getting what I deserve, but I feel like the only thing you deserve is what you work for.
It's what you work for.
That's
it's
it.
what you work for. And then a lot of people get caught right there and then just quit. Oh, they're not liking my post. They're not doing this. They're not. Keep going.
But people got to understand this.
Keep
like,
going.
like I always try to look at things in its simplest form.
Yeah.
If you make a post, first of all, you got billions of people on this platform.
That's right.
The algorithm is a control mechanism. I don't know why people keep thinking that these folks like you that much to let you reach all those
That's
people.
right.
If you drop some, it can show you, damn, you might have had 500 views.
Yeah.
If 25 people liked it, look at it like this. If 25 people came in and spent $30 with you today, how much would you have?
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
you can't look at number 2 or number 3.
That's right.
But them people may actually fuck with your shit.
That's
now,
right.
You got a portion that really fuck with you. Then you got a portion that's watching to see who fucking with you.
Yep.
And they want their own, but they're like,
Yep.
it ain't enough of them niggas like I
Yeah,
did before.
yeah.
I'm gonna wait. But then when the crowd come in, that's how the viral shit start going.
And then look, and believe it's a portion that's watching that will tell somebody, oh, I know who do it. You can go to her.
Yeah.
So you got all of that mixed up, and then like because some of the clients they said what they've done is just put in publishing. Now imagine if I had to get my emotions in the way because people weren't liking my stuff, and they put in Coolbird Publishing House or publisher in Alabama, whatever the case may be, and I pop up. Imagine if I wasn't consistent. Based off of these people don't like me, then I wouldn't get the clients that I get.
But see, and then you know, we in the same age group. We between that 40 and 55 group. We still in that group.
Yeah.
Is what people don't realize. Like I do promotions in real life, so I don't mind getting in my vehicle, put about $10 worth of gas,
Come on here.
and stop at business to business and go with
The
flyers.
footwork.
And
You cannot, because when you do the footwork, then they actually can meet your spirit, your personality, and you can leave a memorable impression. You got to get from behind
that keyboard.
the keyboard.
And honestly, that keyboard, that life is changing daily.
Yes, it
like,
is.
I remember it was either late before 2020 or right after COVID. It might have been during COVID, right after, when people was making unreal money on social media.
Oh my gosh, yes.
They was making unreal.
Off the mask too.
Yeah. Unreal money.
They was blinking the masks out making money.
Oh yeah. All that type stuff.
Yeah.
But the downside on it is that people got used to just communicating with people that way.
Yeah.
So what happens, you come out with this microphone, it's people watching like, damn, that's a good microphone. So guess what? Now everybody's gonna have that microphone.
That's it.
How can you stay relevant if you don't actually meet these people
That's
for real?
right.
Or at
That's
least
right.
make an attempt to
That's
stay in
right.
contact with them.
That's right.
And then the money changed. So now people who's making $20,000-$30,000 a month down to about $150.
Yeah. It's amazing how things go out like that though. But
It's
it
amazing.
does. It does.
But if you never had a real base,
yeah. You're gonna lose.
you're gonna lose.
Yeah. And that's why I think customer service and relationship building is so important. And you gotta get out and put that footwork in.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is absolutely true. Absolutely true. All right, so what's next for Coolbird Publishing?
So
Miss Jones,
yeah.
Taminko.
Yes. And you said my
The
name
hairstyle.
perfectly. Yes. With that N in Taminko. Yes.
Hey, I put that side tooth
Yeah.
in. Word come out a little smoother. They come out a little smooth.
I've just started doing audiobooks. So now,
Oh, no, that's fine.
yeah. So now, like, not only are we able to do the publishing, we can do audiobooks. And so now we're in the league with everybody else. So they could, because a lot of people don't have the attention span to just read it, not a page turner. Then you have those that love page turner, but now you can go to the gym. If you are an author already and you want to convert your book to an audiobook, I have the capacity to do that now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you do audiobooks, do you have a studio that you use?
Yes. Yep. Have a real studio and a whole engineer and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
just say, with just side note, if you do need one, it's a
Yeah.
studio in a clothing store. The guy Sonny Black that I
Really?
mentioned. Yeah, right here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because I got my father that published that financial literacy.
Yeah.
He's gonna do an audiobook.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I just really think that if you're an author, you don't want to be just in the book phase. You want to go ahead and keep moving in
Yeah, of course.
different formats. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a question.
Cameraman got a question, y'all.
I'm gonna ask your opinion.
Okay.
Opinion on, you just mentioned audiobooks. Do you think it's better for you to narrate your own personal audiobook or someone else to?
That's a good question.
Believe it or not, I think it depends on the voice. Like if you have a great voice, because people are going to want to hear the voice. Like if you don't have a great voice, don't do it. Don't touch it. Get somebody else to
Yeah.
do it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that is a great question. But if you have a great voice to do it, you can do it. But if not, then go ahead and get somebody else. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because even when I did the audio book for my own book, like, there are so many stops and breathing and all of that you need to consider too. And I thought I was going to go in there and just read it straight out, but it doesn't work like that.
And
Okay.
the only reason I ask is because of that, you get to some parts of your story, it kind of gets
Yeah,
you emotionally.
yeah.
And you can tell that story better.
Exactly.
So to piggyback off what K1 said is
Yeah.
that, all right, so when he was asking about who should do it, does it matter if it's a female or male do it, depending on the type of literature that's been put out?
Yeah, it depends on the type of literature that comes out. So, like, say, if it's a children's book and someone can narrate with a children's voice, then we get that person to do it.
Okay, yeah, it's more appealing. Okay.
Yeah, and then, like, if it's a man's book, and, of course, depending on, like, I'll ask, what age bracket do you want this man to be for that particular voice? Then we'll go from there. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you said that because, believe it or not, that's something I always wanted to do.
Oh, you can do it.
I just never. Well, all the stuff I have to do right now, or I didn't put myself into, I never put myself out to do that.
Yeah.
But I always like voiceovers.
Oh my gosh.
And
yes.
and to do that because I know, like myself, I had a dude say this. It was some years ago. I was in Atlanta in the underground. That'll show you how long it's been because the underground been closed for years. I was singing Mr. Big that I started selling dope.
Oh yeah, I
back
know.
in 1986.
Yeah.
And there's a dude. He walked up behind me. Now I thought the shit was weird at the time because it is Atlanta. He was like, "Man, your voice." I'm like, "Nigga, what the fuck?" Like he was like, "Man, no, your voice, man."
Yeah.
He was like, and he just kept saying, he was like, "I like your voice." I'm like, "Hey,
Yes.
now, don't say that shit no more." Unless you like to fight. But I was a little younger then.
Yeah.
But when I got older, I'm like, damn, I understand what he's saying because even to this day, I know I'm country's a motherfucker.
But it's the
But
voice. Yeah.
I can articulate and I know how to enunciate
Yes.
and do what I need to do.
Yeah.
And that'd be something I'd definitely be interested in doing. So
Yeah,
you
I may have to.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, hit me up.
Yeah.
I damn sure will.
Because like even now, like I pay so much attention to the voices of different people. If drive through, whatever like that, or whatever. If I'm going in somewhere, like I listen to the voice. If I'm at Walgreens or whatever, I listen to their voice. And I was like, okay, have you ever thought about doing voiceovers? And I'll get their contact information. But yeah, I really think that's a cool thing.
Yeah, and that's interesting. I got a lady asked me to do a Black History program this Friday to narrate it.
Because
And
the voice
I'm
captures.
looking forward to it.
Yeah, like for real, the voice. And that's why when I was telling you, it depends because on the voice. Because sometimes the voices can be bland and dry. But when you have a upbeat, hype voice or whatever the case may be, it makes the person listen more.
I agree. And then some stuff, I always like to look at things from a comedic side.
Yeah.
Like I tell you, one of my favorite actors of all time.
Yeah.
Now a lot of people can name a lot of people. I would probably say it's Eddie Murphy.
Oh yeah, he's
Like,
so funny.
Like people don't know Shrek. Shrek, and a lot of other movies he did,
Yeah.
it was always like you can hear the seriousness, but you can also hear the comedian.
You can hear the
But
comedian in it, yeah.
I love that about him, where he can just transition to whatever
Yeah.
he need to.
Yeah. And I think that's a cool thing coming here. I love to laugh. Like, I love to laugh. And so to your career, I think that's so interesting because you get to, like I said earlier, with all the different personalities, you get to hear all the funny things.
And that's one of the toughest businesses in the world. Now, I ain't done every business, but that business I've
You
been,
gotta, I mean, like, you literally
is-
gotta stand up in front of people and make them laugh.
yeah. And to me now, from what I know now,
Yeah.
the hardest part out there is just walking out there.
Are you serious?
That's the hardest part.
Oh my gosh, what do you feel like in the inside though? Can you feel that thing?
I tell you what, if you can take your chest and your waist and twist that hole like that,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what it feel like.
Oh my
because,
gosh.
Because like it's been times I done did 2 shows in a night.
Yeah.
Your first show may be
Yeah.
the second show, it's a whole different set of people.
Yeah.
So it's the same nervousness.
Oh my gosh.
Now you know you can do it, but it's still the same nervousness.
Just like you said, just getting out
Yeah,
there.
just getting out there.
Once you get started, then
Is all good. Once you get your first piece of laughter, because once you write so long, like
Yeah.
I can sit here and write a joke right now and tell you where they're gonna chuckle, where they're gonna laugh,
Yeah.
where they're gonna be quiet.
Yeah.
I kind of know the signs of it.
Yeah.
So once you know that if I hit them with this one, I got them.
yeah, I
know
got
this.
you.
And now I got your attention.
Have you ever failed or did anything out there on the stage?
What you talking about? Fail as in fail or fail as in bomb?
Fail,
There's a
but
difference.
let's do both. Let's do
Okay.
both. Fail is in fall and fail is in fail.
No.
Womp.
Well,
Fail.
now I was size 13, so I ain't gonna be too quick to fall. But have I bombed before? Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But I know why. And that's the thing. As long as you know why you bombed, it's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And I can remember the show.
Yeah.
I was in Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah.
It was me. It was comedian Felicia, comedian JP,
Yeah.
and Rob Love was the host. And Rob Love booked me to headline the show.
Oh gosh.
And which is cool.
Yeah.
I don't mind because I tell stories. Like I said, I
Yeah.
can tell you a story where you be quiet for a whole minute.
Yeah.
Like you sitting in the children's theater.
Yeah.
But I know where to crank it up. So I get there, and Felicia and JP, they're phenomenal. Great comedians. Rob Love, great comic. So I come up there, and they had free drinks for the comics.
Uh-huh.
So he was like, "You want something to drink?" Yeah, I want something to drink. Shit, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
So I'm just drinking and sipping and drinking.
Yeah.
And by the time I got ready to get on stage, I remember when they called my name, song came on, and I remember I said, "Man, I don't know what the fuck I'm finna say," and they laughed because the way I said it. But I was for real.
Yeah.
But I was drunk.
Got you.
To this day, I do not drink nothing before a show.
Because you learned your lesson
Nah,
with that.
yeah. Now
Yeah.
I probably could. Now I'm a lot more experienced. I probably
Yeah.
could, but I look at it like this is a job. Somebody
Yeah.
hired you to do a job,
That's
and you gonna
right.
come in this motherfucker drunk.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
so
I feel
remember,
that.
I remember that night, and I had a night in Florida, down at a room in Miami, Florida. It wasn't no drinking or nothing. It was almost like by the time I got on stage, it was like I really don't feel like doing it.
Yeah.
But I got up there and I did it, and I didn't put my best foot forward.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. So like, even as a comedian, you had that feeling. I don't feel like going to work. I
Yeah.
don't feel like going to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it can be different reasons that cause that though.
Yeah.
Like if a show start at 7:30 and you're the headliner, your expectation is to be on stage by maybe 8:30.
Got you.
8:15, 8:30, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
And I done did shows where the show started at 8. And I mean, I probably would have been on stage by about 9.
Yeah.
But then you get on stage at 10:30, 11.
Oh.
So you done had to go through a marathon of comedians, bullshit, the drunk lady, the drunk dude, the nigga
Yeah.
who didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
His good brought him out there.
Yeah.
And they wore out.
Oh
They've
my
been
gosh.
there 2.5 hours, and now they got to sit there and wait on you.
Oh
now,
my
can you
gosh.
do it? Yeah, but the comic itself may be like, oh,
Yes.
Lord, I'm tired, man.
Yeah.
And you may start off a little slow, which can probably damage your whole evening. But you got to
That makes
also know to
sense.
just, all right, thank you, good night. You got to know when to get the hell on.
When to get
too.
on too. I got you.
Yeah, but other than that, it don't take me too many times for me to get hit upside the head. I don't want to get hit upside the head no more.
That's something I always wanted to ask too, like a comedian. Like I love that. I love to see them get up there, but then the preparation for it, like
Oh yeah,
the preparation.
I don't like doing all that talking and shit. Like if
Yeah.
I got a headline,
Yeah.
it's a trip though, because I produce shows too. Like most of my work, like the true part, most people don't just book comedians. Like no, comedians don't book comedians. You got some,
Yeah.
like myself, when I had to start on, I threw damn near 100 shows out there. So
Yeah.
they had to be populated with comedians.
Yeah.
So I didn't book
That's a cool gig though.
a
Like
lot of comedians.
I mean, like I'm thinking you got the start on. Like you the guy
Yeah.
there, so that's cool. That's really
Yeah,
cool.
now I was the guy there. I was out there 4 years. Like most of my life coming steps of 4.
Yeah.
I was out there 4 years.
Yeah.
Up until December 21st of 2025, the
Gotcha.
owner sold the club.
Really?
Yeah, but I understand. He been
Yeah.
there since 83. Shit,
Well,
83
yeah.
to 25, 42 years.
Yeah.
So he sold it. He told me he was going to sell it. And I had already, and K1 might remember this, I had already been saying, next year I may do 4 shows here.
Yeah.
Because being a house man is beautiful,
Yeah.
but it's also kind of stagnant too.
Cause you gotta make sure you get the right people to come in and get them booked.
Because I had autonomy to book whoever I wanted. It wasn't no, you can't book him. No, I booked whoever I wanted,
Yeah.
how I wanted. That's why a lot of comics, you would have
Yeah.
never seen them
Yeah.
there. Or if they would have been there, it wouldn't have been on no advertisement.
Gotcha.
So when I did that, it turned me to just a promoter. Even though I know I'm a hell of a comic,
Yeah.
but most of the comics, you getting calls from all around the country
Yeah.
saying, book me, book me, book me.
Yeah.
But I'm like, well, hey, my nigga, I do comedy too. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Right.
And then you find yourself out there so much,
Yeah.
it almost comes to a point like, oh, been out there tonight? Oh, yeah, we'll catch him on the next one.
Yeah, I
But
got
even
you.
though it's a whole different show, and I can sit there and do a different show down there every night.
Yeah.
Or you may do the same joke, but it may be additions to it, or you took some stuff out. But
Got it.
people don't see it that way. Not in your hometown.
Not in your hometown. Yeah.
Not in your hometown.
That's something else though. That's cool though. That's a cool gig to have.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
inter-
so.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, Miss Taminko, I don't want to hold you up here too long because I can sit and ask questions all night. I ain't gonna lie. I like to talk to folk with sense. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's been real though. It has.
Yeah.
It has.
Hey, I appreciate you taking the time to come because it is a Wednesday night. Most people got to get up early. Hey, and I got to be back right there in that barbershop at 6 a.m. in the morning.
I
So
have to go do we have a photo shoot and I have to direct a photo shoot and video shoot tomorrow. So
that's what's up.
yeah.
That's what's up.
So and that's early in the morning. So, but I'm excited. I like
That's
what
what's
I do. I like to be able to move around like that. Yeah.
Okay. Do you well, I got to ask this question too. Do you do any publicist work?
You know, someone else asked me that. I am not opposed to it. I haven't done it yet, but I'm not opposed to it. So I did get booked to host a party. I thought that was cool. So
Okay.
yeah, I thought that was good.
Well, that's good. Well, that means people watching.
Yeah.
And there's actually a lot more people want to book you.
Yeah.
But
I hope so.
But work find work.
Work finds work.
So when people see you working now, it's like, oh shit, let me call her too.
Yeah.
But if they don't see
I
you
like
working,
that. Work finds work.
That's true.
Yeah.
yeah, work find work. And once they see you working, that's when most people start booking you. That's why
Yeah.
it's hard for me to not book myself.
Yeah.
I bet on myself.
That's right.
I go around
That's
the country,
right.
man. Just give me your venue and I rent it and we'll move from there.
And we'll move from there.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Because waiting on people to do it,
Yeah.
I told you, you can drown your fish quick.
You got that right. You got that right. Benny, it's been real.
Hey, no doubt, no doubt.
Yeah.
So before we leave, though,
Okay.
make sure you let them know how to get in touch with you.
Sure. Okay.
You know, all your social media,
Okay.
cell phone number, email address, whatever you want to give them.
For publishing or to host, for me to host your event or to speak, you can reach me at www.coolbirdpublishinghouse.com. You can follow me on the socials at With Love from Taminko. That's on IG. Or Coolbird Publishing House on IG. Or you can hit me up at Taminko Jones on TikTok or Facebook.
Okay, well,
Yep.
that's what's happening.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. Well,
Yeah.
hey, this has been a great episode of Barbershop Stories, the podcast, episode 144 with Coolbird Publishing House, Taminko Jones. Sitting here, right here at the barbershop, and I am comedic narrator, the haircut slanger Benny Mac, and y'all make sure y'all stay tuned to whatever I got going on from merchandise. Got hoodies, t-shirts, hats, skull caps, whatever you need. I ship them to you, bring them to you, mail them to you, and deliver. Also have line enhancement for the barbers out there, for the professional barbers. I sell line enhancement, no clog line enhancement. I can mail them to you, bring them to you, or you can stop by the shop and get them. And if it's clogged, you get all your money back, and I might just give you some for your time. That's how far it is. It's been tested and proven by a professional barber. Also, shout out to Z-Lens Media, K1 in the house, aka Cleophas. Hey, if you need a wedding, you want a reception, you want a party, commercials, y'all make sure y'all visit Z-Lens Media on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. And also, we are a real barbershop. We open 7 days a week, and we have about 7 barbers in here to service you. We do appointments, but walk-ins are available. Give us a call on the shop phone, 205-591-CUTS or 591-2887. So that's what it is. I bring you that funny for a little money. It's always something to laugh at. God damn it. Taminko, I appreciate you coming on. And, hey, we got to do this again.
We got to do it again.
Hey, much success to whatever you got going on. And that's sincerely being said. When you get rich, I hope you get rich, because I might need to borrow some. So, hey,
right back at you.
That's right. We'll see you on the next episode, and bye.